first question has to go to Ken Roxon. 2 weeks in a row, tell us what it's like to take back over the points lead and have another overall day.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. You know, I can't complain about today at all. I feel like I was just riding really good. The first moto was awesome, and even the second one, I got a way better start, actually out of the gate. And yeah, I just, you know, try to stay up there as long as possible. Eli was really fast in the end, and I should have switched up some lines, maybe some, but I didn't really have anything for him in the end anymore. I tried to at least not let him get too far away. Did what I could, and the track's changed a lot from the first to second moto, actually, so I really liked it, and yeah, it was a good day, though.
Eli Tomac, obviously racing in your home state, you have a lot of fans here, but is it extra pressure, or is it kind of something that's a bit of a relief being in front of your home crowd at this race?
It was just a fun day, and gosh, it was by far, I think, our best crowd out of these last two races too. So overall, you know, pretty cool to see that way. And yeah, I mean, gosh, to the race, and there was like, I was kind of stressing after that Moto 1. I'm like, can't be going out there getting fists and let Kenny run away with this thing like that. So it's good to have that second moto recovery.
Zach Osborne, I know that this track's been pretty good to you in your 250 career. How did it transfer over to your 450 debut?
Yeah, decent. I mean, obviously getting on the overall podium, that's a good result, but I feel like this was kind of the worst riding I've done all season. I just rode really timid and tight and not on my best all day. My starts were really good, and I was able to put myself in good position, and I don't know if I was not mentally ready to be there or what, but I got to figure that out. So I feel much better about my starts moving forward, and I think it's going to be, you know, one of those deals where I just have to kind of find my feet in the beginning of the race a little bit quicker, and I can make some headway.
I'd like to open up now to questions from the media.
My second start wasn't that bad.
IB?
Really not.
Eli, you had to make a pit stop in there for goggles in that first moto, but made quite a good charge after that. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, it ended up being, it was actually like a lens problem. So at first I thought it was a tear off, so then I thought it was like the roll off film, and then it ended up being on the lens. So that was a bummer that way. At least came in and recovered. In a perfect world, I would have came in like a lap earlier, but it was bad. I was riding like I was cross-eyed there for the first, 5 or 6 laps. So it was, I don't know, that was a bummer.
Next question.
Aaron has a racer expert, Eli. Could you take us through what happened in that rut at the closing stages of the first moto? It kind of happened out of view, and then that.
The rut?
Yeah, and then
the one in the corner?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first moto, that thing was just like way over our foot peg, super deep. And Seeley crashed in there, and then I went to dive in there on Jason, and I got close to crashing too. It was just crazy deep. It was like a little sinkhole there. So it was those back turns, that couple last turns right there. They always are really deep ruts.
This question is for Zach Osborne. Zach, obviously you were hurt during Supercross and kind of got riding and racing late. You've really been improving. You feel like you're kind of getting to that point where we're going to see you here all the time?
Yeah, I feel like that's it's a long build and a big process to get a motorcycle that you feel 100% on enough to run with these guys. And also just the riding time that you miss is huge, So to start this outdoor season healthy and kind of ready to play, I feel like I started decent with 2 top 5s, and now to get on the podium, and it's just going to be a summer of kind of setting new goals and meeting those goals and carrying on. So yeah, I think this is where I belong. I feel really comfortable with the pace that I'm at right now, and the main thing to hold back for the first 2 races were my starts. So I've had flashes of speed, flashes of needing speed. It's a huge process to be at the front end of the fastest class in the world. I mean, it's a tough thing.
Next question.
Kenny, with the weather changing right before you guys went out? Was there any thought of making setup changes or goggle changes or anything else?
Setup changes, no. Obviously, if it was going to keep raining, roll-offs for sure. My helmet and everything was set up for mud. We for sure got lucky there. I just didn't know if, with all the thunder and lightning, like how long the races are going to be postponed, but our race wasn't at all. So it really, it's one thing when it starts raining and you're 10 minutes into the moto, it doesn't really matter that much, but it's really sucky when you get to the gate and it's just dumping down. You got spare goggles and all kinds of stuff, and you honestly need like 3 people to really carry all the stuff. So it was nice that it actually stopped, and I think actually it helped the track out a lot.
Next question.
Ken, in the tail end of Supercross, you had expressed you were experiencing some fatigue and that kind of thing. Now that we're 3 rounds into the motocross season, where are you at on that?
Not 100% for sure. I can't really tell you why and whatnot, but I'm trying to do my best throughout the week and even on the weekends. So I just really need a little bit more.
Next question.
For Eli, probably not the overall result you wanted, but describe the second moto. You win the second moto, you give the crowd something to cheer about. Kind of describe what it meant to make that happen today.
It's just good to see the numbers show up here, in Colorado. So it's like the biggest Supercross we had, I'd say, and then a good crowd today. So like I said on the podium, motocross is good in Colorado. So get out there and go get a bike and ride.
This question is for Ken and Zach. You guys aren't from around here. Did the altitude affect you at all? I mean, watching you ride, I would obviously think it didn't, but did you feel the effects of the elevation?
Well, obviously, since it affects the bike, and it for sure affects us too. We are at altitude, and there's no taking it away. So you definitely don't feel like as if we're at sea level. So, but we work hard throughout the entire winter and stuff. So it shouldn't completely mess everything up, but you can definitely feel it.
I've never really had any adverse effects with the altitude, so for me it's okay. It's not something that I have to be super concerned about, so it's fine.
Next question from the media. Well, the last question, Michael Mosman asked me if he could ask one. I said, sure.
Michael Wilson, Rockstar Husqvarna. So this is just kind of from my own personal insight, but do you guys find it easy or difficult to stay focused for the whole 30 plus 2? And how do you guys manage that?
Well, I think that I don't know, when it comes to focus, I think with certain rider, it affects every rider differently. I technically don't really ever have any problems too much with focus towards the end. I think it all comes down to your fitness and strength level definitely plays a big role in it. And so, the more tired you get, obviously you're gonna have a little concentration problems maybe, but I've been pretty lucky to, kind of stay consistent from beginning to end.
For me, the less I think about riding, the better I do. So, I'm checking fans and stuff like that. So, just whatever. Today I was a little too focused on things, so I rode a little tight.
Too focused on start rods.
Too focused on trying to buy Kenny's start gate and all that stuff.
Yeah, good.
Well, folks, I think that's going to wrap up our 450 press conference. I think all 3 of these riders certainly rose to the occasion.